Here we go with our first battle of the top 16. Forrest Wang and Daigo Saito. Look at this, Forrest Wang, our #1 qualifier. Whoa, Daigo shooting way outside of those rumble strips. Nice job, Forrest Wang heading up the hill into the keyhole. Does he unlock the secret to Daigo Saito? Forrest Wang, nice job there. Daigo, good job navigating. And Forrest Wang, I love the angle he has, and I got to bring it up. Daigo, he's close, but I'd like to, he was tight, he's on the inside. Daigo Saito now leading, Forrest Wang giving chase. As now Forrest Wang falling back a little bit here as Daigo now pouring it on. Daigo shallow, Forrest Wang dropping back. So here's that replay again, Ryan.
Yeah, you can see on initiation right away, Daigo's already pulling out ahead, drops a tire on the inside clip right there, transitions back up into the horseshoe. You can see at least a 6 to 7 car gap right there. Forrest does close it just a little bit here in the horseshoe as Daigo then pulls away again, transitioning into the last part of the course, heading towards that final inside clip, and Forrest is nowhere to be seen. So not much of a chase right there. Forrest is hoping that lean run can hold up.
Man, Forrest has the makings of it, but I just don't think it's his day today. Here we go, Daigo Saito, Forrest Wang, Andy Yen, Ryan Lantain, and Brian Eggert. Both of them living that turbo life with Turbo by Garrett. Both running 2 JZs. And look at that, Daigo Saito unanimously gets the win. Melee has Conrad Grunwald, Frederick Osbo. There they are. 2 matchups before. Frederick Osbo's won 100% of the time. The gentlemen lead the line. Here we go. Where are my Osbo fans at? Make some noise. The Norwegian Hammer drops it into the first clipping point. Nice job by Osbo. A lot more precise. Look at the smoke just plume off of his vehicle. A great run by both these guys. Handcuffed tire smoke filling the amphitheater. So here we go. Conrad Grunwald leading, Frederick Osbo giving chase, both of them on hand. Look at, there it is! Look at that entry from Conrad Grunwald. A very aggressive, exquisite entry by Conrad. Loving how Conrad is driving, but Osbo is right there. Woo! Ryan, that was a thing of beauty. I really loved Conrad's entry. He talked about, and you saw his reverse entry in practice, even in qualifying, but right there, he just really nice. Well, are the fans going to get what they want? They're asking for a one more time, and there is one more time. Ryan Lantain, Brian Eggert, what do they say? Oh, Ryan Lantain says Frederick Osbo. Brian Eggert says Frederick Osbo. Frederick Osbo gets the win. Pat Merdaunt versus Odi Bakshish. Now, Odi Bakshish qualifying 13th, and then Pat Merdaunt, he qualified 29th. He had to go against Ryan Turk, who is the other Retax Lifestyle Backpacks vehicle. And here Odi Bakshish is leading. Look at Merdaunt. He's throwing more angle now. Hit that speed. Whoa, buddy. Merdaunt coming in hot. Wow. Merdaunt is out for blood right now, but Odi going through the paces. Odi just out front doing what he has to do. And man, Pat Merdaunt just got a little squirrely here getting into that dirt.
Fun to watch, but definitely a deficit on the points.
And Pat Merdaunt, he was just too aggressive. You saw him. I think he was just compromising some angle, trying to catch up, because you saw him hit that first clip. He went a little too aggressive in the dirt. You saw his car hop up. Let's see how he executes it now out front as Odi. And there it is, Pat Merdaunt dropping that tire again. Getting a beeline on the apex. And there's Odi. Look at Odi. Nice control. Very nice control, as opposed to when he went against Ryan Turk. Ryan Turk could not shake him right there, and Ryan Turk came to a halt. But Odi keeping his calm and keeping it sideways. Very well done by Odi.
Yeah.
So here's the verdict from the judges. Pat Merdaunt, Odi Bakshish. Our 3 judges sliding to Odi. There's Andy Yen saying Odi. Ryan Lantain says Odi Bakshish, and I'm assuming it's going to be unanimous. Brian Eggert says Odi Bakshish gets the win. So now here we go. 2 Nissan Infinity products, 2 V8s, 1 supercharged, 1 nitrous, 1 champion. Chris Forsberg, 2009 Formula Drift champion. He's on the left. He will lead as Forsberg qualified 5th compared to Charles Ng 21st. Here we go. Chris Forsberg, hand-cooked tires. Nissan 370Z against the Maximum Attack supercharged V8 G37 of Charles Ng. Forsberg dropping into that first front flip. Pulling away in the keyhole. Riding that line, just absolutely razor's edge. Bringing it all the way home, G37 of Charles Ng, lacking some angle now, bringing it up. Look at the angle from Chris Forsberg throughout the course. So now alternate the order. Alternate the order as Charles Ng will now lead. Chris Forsberg giving chase. See what kind of speeds. 99.9 miles per hour for Charles Ng as Forsberg scrubbing some speed. Now Charles Ng pulling away. Chris Forsberg getting close. Man, he is running hard here. Charles Ng tapping the brakes. Now wrapping it around. Woo! Oh man, make some noise. Chris Forsberg gets the win. Chris Forsberg unanimously gets the win. So now, Robbie Nishida, Darren McNamara. Here we go. Robbie Nishida Darren McNamara will be leading. Robbie Nishida giving chase. D-Mac initiating. Wow. Slowing down considerably. 91.5 miles per hour. By comparison, fairly slow. But Robbie showing he could dance as well. Now bringing it through, nice job. A strong showing by both these gentlemen. So let's find out. As we alternate the order, Nishida will now lead. Darren McNamara giving chase. A few of the drivers join us down here. See Jeff Stoneback, Dan Brockett, Jonathan Castro, Dave Briggs over here. A few of the drivers cheering on their favorite drivers. As D-Mac, a slow trickle from the start. A gap already created as Nishida comes into the keyhole. Oh, buddy, that's one tire drop. That's going to be a deduction, but not a complete. And there it is, bringing it around. A deduction for Nishida. But, man, D-Mac got a slow start there. I wonder if something was up. Here we go. The judges' verdicts are in. One more time from Andy Yen. Ryan Lontaine says Robbie Nishida. And Robbie Nishida gets the win to the Great 8. We already have 5 drivers. Only 3 more battles left at the top 16. Gucci versus Carney. Gittin versus JTP. Denofa versus Moen. 3 more battles. Here we go. Our next battle. Dean Carnage Carney versus Ken Gucci, Formula Drift veteran. Come on, go to the other side. Oh, come on. Drift scum, you guys are blowing it down here. The wave stops at you guys. Here we go. Ken Gucci leading. Dean Carnage Carney giving chase. Gucci tight and right. Look at Carney lunging forward. The hand-cooked tires gripping up as Carney, his meat hooks, get him close. Look at that. Knocking GoPros off each other's cars. Make some noise, Atlanta! Look at that, Larry Chen even stealing cameras.
Let's take a look at this replay, Jared. That was pretty interesting from the get-go. Watch the start right here. You can see Ken Gucci gets a great start, pulling out ahead of Dean. Maybe that was Dean because Dean knew he was faster, because right here he gets right on the rear bumper of Ken Gucci and he basically stays there almost the entire time. Ken does a great job staying wide right here on this outer zone. Gets almost deep enough in there, but he leaves it open so Dean can duck right in, gets right on that rear bumper. So close, knocks off the GoPro. Ken coming back around on a mid-high line right there. Dean Carney sweating him the entire way. Nice job right there. Setting the standard is Dean Carney in the chase position. It's going to be a... There we go.
And there we go. Now we get a clean start, and there it is. Here we go. Dean Carney. This is the second run of this battle. Dean Carney initiating into that first clip. Gucci transitioning. Gaining that proximity as they work their way up the hill. Solid is the Goose, the 2J. Got the horsepower. This is where Carney could potentially pull away.
Oh,
wow. Oh, wow. Rumble strip. So as they come down the hill, you can obviously see the beginning of the rumble strips right there. And Gucci slapping the base big time.
Wait, so possibly that might be a deficit on Kearney there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we talked about powering through. So there's one for Ken Gucci gets the win. Ken Gucci gets the win. Here it is, the battle of the ages. A good old mano-a-mano Mustang battle. These gentlemen have seen battle 6 times before, with Justin Pollock actually the better winning percentage. 4 over Von Gittin Jr.'s 2.
It's a big one here.
This is I mean, it's just a fun one to watch. I mean, you know, you saw Drift Idiot make some crazy, videos about rivalries, and, it's not so much a rivalry, it's just 2 gentlemen driving the same car, who could drive it better. It's not like they have disdain for each other, you know what I mean? But it's just a good old Mustang battle. Why are you shaking your head, man? It's a good battle. Why J-Brad gotta get mad? Here we go, Von Gittin Jr. leading that Monster Energy Ditto Tire Mustang. Oh, Dior! Von Gittin Jr. goes off course and re-enters as Justin Pollock goes off. Oh, man, O'Shevitz. Making the way. Them Duke boys. They're getting in a bucket of syrup. So here we go. JTP will now lead. Von Gittin Jr. will give chase. JTP, a crawling 73.4 miles. What is going on? And it's not over till it's over, right? JTP initiates, falls on his face on that first front clip. Now is that big, what is going on? Now is that big mistake of JTP enough to offset Von Gittin Jr. going off course?
The picture.
One more time. I'm seeing one more time from Andy. Yeah, one more time. They're going at it again.
Yeah. We don't talk about it during the runs. We don't say if it's an official 0, but in my mind, that's what it seemed like. We knew Vaughn went off course. Justin Pollock basically straightens out on initiation. There's your 2 zeros in both runs. And I couldn't agree more. I wouldn't want to end it on that note right there for one driver or the other. No. I want to see a clear-cut winner here. And hopefully, whatever was sprinkling down when those guys went out, it seems to always happen when those 2 go battle or whenever JR goes out. But
I'm going to assume it's rain. You said whatever. I'm going to assume it's rain.
Yeah, let's hope.
Someone got a little crazy over there in that first turn.
Yeah.
So those gentlemen will, I'm assuming, get some new tires, inspect their vehicles, check them out, and yeah, I mean, it's hardly nothing. I mean, I'm seeing the fans put up their umbrellas, but
it doesn't take a lot to slick this place up, though, especially with a lot of rubber down.
Yeah. So here we go, advancing on to our next pair, and we'll revisit the All Mustang battle. We have some dark clouds. We do have kind of a hole in the clouds with some sun poking through. Here we go. Denofa leading. Moen not on his A game here. As Denofa looking strong. Doesn't get all the way out to that rear clipping zone, but tightens it up where he needs to. Moen a quick transition out of the keyhole and back up the hill are these gentlemen. Moen throwing on angle. So here we go. Moen will lead. Denofa giving chase. Moen coming down. Look at Denofa. Oh! Wow. Wow. How that happened, I'm quite surprised. Kenny Moen now ripping through the course. Brian, did you happen to see the speeds on entry? I failed to look at it. See the Mustangs back to the start line. Moen and Denofa. Moen, says Andy Yen, and there it is. Kenny Moen unanimously gets the win. Kenny Moen advances on to the Great 8. All right, we're back to the Mustang battle. There you go. Keep the wave going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Going across the bridge, across the bridge. Here we go, sending cars. The Mustang battle is back and on deck. They're at the start line. This is our final battle of the top 16. Gittin and Pollock. Von Gittin Jr. leading. Justin Pollock giving chase. Von Gittin Jr. initiating. Locking up those middle tires. Wow, pulling his front wheel off the ground. Pollock is right there. Woo! Von Gittin Jr. riding the line. Pollock right there. Whoa! Doctor, look at that! Justin Pollock with great car control. Now Von Gittin Jr. shotgunning. Unreal run there by both these gentlemen.
Well, it's what we expected, Jared. Let's take a look from the get-go here. Both drivers probably a little bit tentative after that last run. You can see right here, both come through that first inside clip pretty well. Justin Pollock stays right on it. Von Gittin Jr., nice high line right here, shooting out towards this outer zone. Great job right there. Then check this out, coming into this inside clip right here. JTP almost loses it, but he hangs on, does a great job. Awesome car control. But then right here, he does fall back a little bit. Gives Von Gittin Jr. a little bit of room right there. So that would have to say that's the only mistake that Justin Pollock made in that entire run. So Von Gittin Jr.'s got a good lead run. JTP crushed it up till that point. It's all coming down to this run right here. Well, Justin Pollock will take the lead against Von Gittin Jr.
So we'll see if Von Gittin Jr. can hold on to it. The all Medusa battle, the Medusa Mustangs. Not feeling any moisture. We got a clear track here at Atlanta. Who's moving on to the grade 8? Von Gittin Jr. compromises some angle, getting that proximity. Now coming into the keyhole. Who's going to kick the horseshoe here in these ponies? Very well executed chase job by Von Gittin Jr. Justin Pollock, great angle, good smoke. All the way through the finish.
Well, that was a close one. Remember JTP, the mistake in the first run. Watch right here. Nice job on initiation by JTP, perfect on that inside clip. Now watch Von Gittin Jr. make a mistake of his own. He straightens out a little bit, gives some room. So we'll keep that mistake in mind. We'll keep JTP's mistake in mind in the first run. The rest of this run is an awesome battle. JTP right here in lead position. Nice line right here. Both drivers doing a great job. Von Gittin Jr. amazing on proximity, mirroring JTP pretty much all the way. So that was as awesome of a battle as you get. Both drivers having a noticeable mistake in either of their runs. So is that warranted for one more time, or was one of the mistakes bigger than the other?
Von Gittin Jr., I know his mom and his grandma couldn't make it. Dawn and Dee Dee, shout out to them. Dawn and Dee Dee, thanks for watching at home. One more time, they're going at it again! Brian Eggert says Von Gittin Jr., but they are going at it again. JTP, Von Gittin Jr. As we are ready to go. This is our last battle of top 16, and then we'll enter the grade 8. Here it comes. Von Gittin Jr., Justin Pollock initiating into that. Oh! Pollock bashing into Von. Oh boy. The plot thickens.
There's so much passion out on this track. You can feel it in the air. Both of these drivers going no less than 100% all the way. Let's take a look at this replay here. Now both drivers coming down, a lot of speed on initiation. Both drivers on the brakes there. Von off the brakes. Justin makes contact. It does look like Justin Pollock will probably be at fault.
JTP off the line. The Falcon Tires Ford Mustang. Send it, the two Stangs. Took out my 2 chains. Here we are. JTP, nice on the front clip. Navigating the course as JTP brings it into the keyhole. Oh, doctor! JTP takes it into the keyhole, takes himself out. Just over driving his Ford Mustang is JTP, man. And there it is. Von Gittin Jr. gets the win. Daigo Saito, Frederick Osbo. They're about to go toe-to-toe. Daigo Saito is out. Daigo Saito is out. I'm just finding out. This is a bye run for Frederick Osbo. He's automatically in the final four. Osbo is automatically in the final four.
That's a big turn of events right there.
That's
finding out
huge.
that Frederick Osbo is sitting on the line alone because Daigo Saito having to bow out of competition due to engine failure, apparently.
Chris Forsberg, Odi Bakshis, they've gone against each other twice, with Chris Forsberg grabbing 100% of those wins. This should be a good one. Odi's really been on his game. He has been very similar driving style to Chris Forsberg. Forsberg always very fluid, very locked and loaded, but Odi good in that chase position. Forsberg as well. Here we go. Let's send it. Chris Forsberg, Hankook tires, Nissan 370Z. Odi Bakshis applying the pressure. Now shooting up the hill is Forsberg, tapping the brakes, a quick front brake line eliminates on Forsberg's 370Z. Now bringing it into that front flip, navigating around through the smoke is Odi Bakshis. Forsberg lighting him up. Look at Odi, I like that pressure being applied. Woo! Loving it, man. I liked how Odi just dropped back and almost, he saw it ahead of time.
Well, here's a replay, Jared. Let's check this out. Nice job on initiation right there by both drivers. Odi trying to make an adjustment in the chase position. He's wanting to stay as close as he possibly can to Chris Forsberg going up the hill. Such a good job right there so far. Chris going real deep into that outer zone. Great job right there. Odi tucking up on the inside, transitioning back around, coming down the hill now. You can see right here, Chris getting out ahead a little bit, then Odi catching back up again. So a back and forth battle. Both drivers swinging. Chris Forsberg laying down a sweet lead run. And Odi Bakshis right there in the chase position. So a lot of awesome battles here in the Grade 8.
So now alternate the order. This is Odi Bakshis out front. Chris Forsberg giving chase. Odi in the field suspension. Netto tire. V8 S14. Odi pulling away from Forsberg. Let's see how they navigate this keyhole. There's Forsberg dropping the formation. Door to door, wheel to wheel. Woo! Around and out of the keyhole is Odi and Forsberg. Wow, Odi, a great lead run. Let's take a look at this again.
Yeah, absolutely insane battle. Both drivers initiating early. Odi Bakshis, great angle right there. Chris Forsberg bumping up on that inside clip right there, making a little bit of mistake in the chase position as he comes across, but then really lays it on right here as Odi does not go as wide as he would have liked to into that outer zone. Forsberg takes advantage of the line a little bit tighter right there, and you can see coming down the hill, both drivers door to door. The last transition right here, Odi gets up on that front inside clip. So this is a close battle, man. These guys are taking blows back and forth, back and forth. I love to see that all night.
Andy Jens says Chris Forsberg. Ryan Lantain, Brian Eggert say Chris Forsberg gets the win! Unanimously. So already two drivers in the final four. Here is our next battle. These guys, two great friends, traveling the world, speaking Japanese, stuff I can't even understand, but just having fun, smiles on their faces. Two very charismatic guys and great friends of mine and yours. Ken Gushi, Robbie Nishida. Ken Gushi, we saw him take it into the wall, almost losing to Dean Carnage Carney, but he got the win. Here we go, Nishida in that Achilles radial soarer as Gushi leads that Gretty Scion Racing FRS. There you go, Gushi into that clip. Nice job by the Goosh. Transitioning up the hill. Good job by the Goosh. As Nishida, an interesting, almost reinitiation by Nishida, pouring on more angles. Pretty straightforward approach from both these gentlemen. Rutledge Wood, thanks for tuning in. Again, hashtag FDATL on the tag board. Also tag me at Jared Deanda, JarodDeanda on Instagram and Twitter. Give you some shout outs. OMG Drift. Here we go. Robbie Nishida throwing into that first front clip. Gushi needs to chase him down. Gushi going into the inside. Gushi hitting the grass. Playing golf and not drifting right now. He hits the turf. Nishida tightens it up. Gushi taps the front clip. Bring it out of the keyhole. And Nishida heads back up the hill. Here we go, Nishida and Gushi. Do we have a winner? Are we going one more time? Nishida says Andy Yen. Lantain says Nishida. Robbie Nishida gets the win. He is in the final four. And here we go, Vaughn Ginn Jr., Kenny Moen. This is our final battle run of the Grade 8. Already in, Osbo, Forsberg, Nishida. Who's going to join them? Ginn or Moen? Huge battle. Huge weekend for Joey Alla and Brooke. Happy anniversary. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. He's going to be leading. Throwing it in. Kenny Bowen. Wavering there on initiation. But Vaughn Gittin Jr., the Monster Energy Mustang, flying up the hill into the keyhole, but Kenny Bowen keeps it consistent. Kenny Bowen needs to tighten up right here. As I said, Ryan, ramification of the championship. A late transition from Bowen. Man. Round 2 next Saturday, Mid-America Motorplex in Iowa. Tomorrow, Streetwise Drift, $15 for tickets. Here we go. Kenny Bowen leading. Vaughn Gittin Jr. giving chase. Kenny Bowen zeroed in. Look at that. Achilles smoke. But Vaughn cut through it like a knife. Like a hot knife through butter. But Kenny's smooth right now. That's what I'm talking about. Vaughn getting his Mustang nose all up in Bowen's rear end. Woo! Atlanta never ceases to impress. Kenny makes me. So here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. out of the gate. Andy N says Vaughn Gittin, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets the win. He's going to the finals. Final 4. There it is. Sammy Hubinette's got 9. Forsberg's got 8. Here we go. Forsberg throwing it in as he goes wide. Osbo passing Chris Forsberg on the inside. Unbelievable driving by Frederick Osbo. As Chris Forsberg navigates. Oh! Woo! Gotta love that. There's Chris Forsberg.
You can see Forsberg just goes wide, and Osbo takes advantage of it. I mean, that's just, I would have to say that's as clean as it comes.
That was
you don't see that if ever. And we had it from a good angle right there. Great job right there by Frederick Osbo. We talked about this a lot in the driver's meeting, and then Forsberg giving it back to him. I mean, just an absolutely unbelievable turn of events right here. Let's watch it again from another angle. Forsberg goes wide. Osbo stays on the inside. That looks pretty clean to me.
Drifting, we're not looking for the pass. We want to see that mirror. But when that window of opportunity is open, you jump through it. Here we go. Frederick Osbo's going to lead. Chris Forsberg's going to give chase. That's Forsberg. He knows he needs to apply the pressure. And there he is doing just that. Forsberg standing on it, transitioning through out of the keyhole. This could be Osbo's run at the podium. Great job out front by Frederick Osbo. Come on, Atlanta, make some noise. You're seeing some top-notch drifting around the world. Or Norwegian and American going battle in a Scion 4-cylinder turbo against a NOS-fueled VK56.
Well, here we go, the replay. Remember what transpired on the first run. We had Frederick Osbo with that pass. We'll go back and look at that one more time. You can see right here, a great lead run by Frederick Osbo. Goes very deep right here. Nice job. Let's see if you get a little bit wider, but deep enough. Forsberg is right on him. Transitioning back around, going down the hill. Osbo on an inside line right there. A little bit of a gap taking place at the edge, or the end of the track rather, for Frederick Osbo and Chris Forsberg.
Frederick Osbo, Chris Forsberg, the verdict's in. Andy N, Ryan Lantain, and Brian Egger. Frederick Osbo gets the win. He is in the finals. Well, here is the other half of the Final Four. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Robbie Nishida. Shout out to Rich K Tech, Tam Surratt, man, Adverse Global, Motion Auto TV. Who else do we have out there? Epic Drifts. Just giving everybody a shout out before we end. Remember, hashtag FDATL, Jared DM, J Everett 24, Adrian Martin W. Ballin' Colin, here we go. This is Vaughn Gittin Jr., Robbie Nishida. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Monster Energy, middle time Mustang RTR Nishida. Good transition. Now, Ryan, this is critical for Forsberg as well if he's going to podium. And Vaughn Gittin Jr., if you can recall, he got third place here last year. Vaughn going through the paces very nicely. Nishida, now look at that, a gap created. Vaughn chucks a deuce and chucks it hard in that last turn.
Well, this is interesting because this is where qualifying comes into play. Because Vaughn qualified so high in number 3, he's basically guaranteed himself third place even if he loses here. He was qualified number 3, but let's take a look at this on the replay right here as Vaughn comes in. Nice job on that inside clip, transitioning back around. Robbie Nishida trying to close the door right here, staying as close as he can on the line that Vaughn has. Slightly a little bit more shallow right there as Vaughn comes into the second inside clip. Now coming downhill. Vaughn trying to get some separation here as Robbie Nishida trying to tow up the rear end. We can see just falling off just a little bit right there. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. is sitting pretty because he qualified so high. He knows in his head, no matter what, he's going to have third place at minimum, even if he loses. Otherwise, he's going to be fighting for
So
a podium spot.
yeah, I mean, so the scenario is Osbo's in the finals. So Osbo's in the finals. He's going against the winner. So if Von Gittin loses, he gets third place. If Von Gittin Jr. wins, Chris Forsberg gets third place.
That's right.
So, you know, he's kind of fighting for his Forsbro there. The Drift Alliance, Mr. Lettuce Man, right? Right there, Crop Dustin. So this is interesting. Osbo.
Gittin is potentially helping Forsberg if he wins.
And Osbo, has he received a first place yet? He has not.
No.
Outside, only in UAE at Yas Marina Circuit. Here we go. Robbie Nishida initiating into the first corner. Look at the front left wheel of Von Gittin Jr. lift. That's how hard this man is going into the paint. Von Gittin Jr. into the horseshoe, applying the pressure, downshifting. You can hear him standing on it. Well executed by Von Gittin Jr. Robbie Nishida going back and forth. Woo! Oh! Whoa, doctor! Wow. That could have got ugly real quick. Wow. Unbelievable run. Atlanta, Drift Stream, you having fun yet or what?
Well, here we go. Let's take a look at this on the Nitto replay right here. Robbie Nishida, nice initiation right there. Let's take a look. Goes a little bit past that inside clip. Almost shoots off course. Von Gittin Jr. He opens up on the inside right here, trying to close proximity. Robbie Nishida shooting out wide towards that outer zone. Just missing it just a little bit. Nice job on that inside clip. Von Gittin Jr. taking advantage of Robbie Nishida going a little bit wide and coming downhill. Von really starting to close the door here. Quick transition back across the way and almost some contact. Robbie Nishida just looks like he maybe lost drift just a little bit there before the finish line. If we could take a look at.
So here we go. Von Gittin Jr. says Andy Yen. Here we go. Ramifications for Chris. Von Gittin Jr. gets the win. Von Gittin Jr. gets the win. It's Osbo and Gittin in the finals. That means Chris Forsberg gets third place.
This is it. Von Gittin Jr. versus Frederick Osbo. Frederick Osbo looking for his first podium in Formula Drift history, and Von Gittin Jr. looking to come back from a disappointing finish in Long Beach and jump back in that chase.
Are you ready to send it? Here we go. The GoPro Finals. Von Gittin Jr. out front. Frederick Osbo. No opportunity to pass there for Osbo as he now swings wide. Von Gittin Jr. catapulting up into the keyhole. Solid job by Von Gittin Jr. And there he is, clutch kicking around into that front clip. Back down the hill. We have the V8 versus the 4-cylinder turbo. Von Gittin Jr. takes it back up. Crazy degree of angle as he passes that finish line. Von Gittin Jr. from start to finish was out. He was breaking away like California Chrome there in that Kentucky Derby, man, just out. Ryan, let's take a look at this replay with Von out front.
Well, here we go. Von Gittin Jr. solid on initiation, right between the second and third cone. Frederick Osbo a little overextended there, gets back on it, but gives Von Gittin Jr. an opportunity to pull away. About 2 to 3 car lengths right there, and you can see Von goes very wide into that outer zone. Great job right there. Frederick Osbo, you like to see him get closer about here, try to make a push for it, close the door, but he's got a lot of room right there. He's giving Von Gittin Jr. a pretty sizable advantage going into his chase run, and we all know that Von Gittin Jr. is an incredible chase driver.
We are about to find out who gets first place at the 11th time visiting Road Atlanta. Formula Drift and still sideways. Frederick Osbo, Papadakis Racing, Hankook Tires, Motegi Racing, 4-cylinder turbo Scion TC. Against the Monster Energy, Nitto Tire, Mustang RTR on Nitto Tires. Von Gittin Jr. send it! Here we go. Frederick Osbo initiating into that first front clip. And look at that, a gap by Von Gittin Jr. A huge gap. Can he make it up? As Osbo now pulling away from Von Gittin Jr. Now catching up is Von, and put an exclamation point on it. Von Gittin Jr. and Frederick Osbo. What? Can't hear you! Can't hear you!
Well, here we go. Let's check this out. Remember, Von Gittin Jr. had a pretty good lead run, but look at this. He gives some back, but did he give some back and then some? That is the question. That was a pretty big distance right there that he gave Frederick Osbo on that mistake on initiation. Will it cost him, or is it too close to call? I'd like to see that one more time if we can.
What do you mean, the whole battle? You want to say it one more time? We have the verdict! One more time! They're going one more time! Chris Forsberg and his Hankook Tires, NOS Energy 370Z, grab third. Who's getting first and second? Here we go. Send it! Von Gittin Jr. taking the lead position. Frederick Osbo giving chase. Von Gittin Jr. closing the door. A gap created as Osbo needs to lure him in. Von riding that line. Nice job, looking a lot more poised than previously this evening. Osbo firing off as Kitten blips the throttle and rips back up the hill. A straightforward battle between these two gentlemen. A gap was consistent throughout. Let's take a look at it again.
Yeah, for Kitten's side, you know, he did his part. That's not to say that Frederick Osbo was not too shabby, but you can see right here, there's definitely a difference in the distance between Frederick Osbo and Von Kitten Jr. more than you'd like if you're on the team of Frederick Osbo. He stays with this line. Von Kitten Jr. trying to go deep right here in that zone. He does, so does Frederick Osbo. Does tighten it up right here. Gets a little bit close to Von, and then as we come back down, Von starts to extend out again. Frederick Osbo comes back into the picture. You can see a wide line right there, and then coming up on that last inside clip was Von Kitten Jr. So Frederick Osbo staying with Von, but definitely not applying the pressure.
We're about to see how this transpires. This is Frederick Osbo, Von Kitten Jr. for the finals. Who's going to get first place? Frederick Osbo, Von Kitten Jr. drops into formation. Nice job by Osbo. Von Kitten Jr. closer in proximity to that of Osbo when he is chasing. Oh, Von coming in hot. Von's coming in really hot, but tempers the flame. He backs down just a bit and now throws it around. Osbo, great smoke, good angle. But is that enough, Ryan? Is that enough? A little out of breath there.
Here we go. Frederick Osbo in the lead. Von Kitten Jr. in the chase on initiation right here. Frederick Osbo starting off good. Von Kitten Jr. This is where he made the mistake last time. He does not make a mistake this time. Charges up the hill as Frederick Osbo. Von Kitten Jr. in tow. So close right here. Almost makes a mistake. Frederick Osbo leaves that outer zone just a little bit early. Von Kitten Jr. trying to adjust, coming back down the hill. So we see no major mistakes from Von Kitten Jr. in the chase, and no mistakes from Frederick Osbo in the lead. So we're talking about that first run really, and was that